Hello everybody and welcome to Simulate Gaming and welcome back to your little update here on Cattle and Crop. So this is update number 4 I believe to the, this is the demo map. I don't think this is the actual map, this is just what they're doing it for like testing and stuff. But yeah, this is update number 4 I believe. So I didn't do the last update because I wanted to wait for 2 to come out so we can do more in one video instead of just milking the videos. Because I don't want to do that to you guys, I don't want to just milk views out of you guys. I want to make sure you actually enjoy the videos. So we're doing 2 in this one video. So I believe the last update was seeding, if I remember rightly, and now we've got fertilizing. So let's go ahead and head over to our beautiful little case Arion over here. This is the 530. Yeah, the 530. We've got a brand new addition in the vehicles right now. So this is the Damon or Damon or Damon? I'm going to say Damon, Land Cruiser. Now, I recognize this thing from the Facebook page. This thing, they had the 3D model of this on the Facebook page. You could spin it around and look at it and stuff. It was fantastic. But now we actually have it in the game. So let's go ahead and jump into the tractor. So yes, we did the first task. Now we're going to go ahead and use IC to jump into the tractor here. We'll jump up into it. We'll get the door closed behind us here. We'll start her up. Like so, like a Christmas tree this thing lights up. But we also want to get the rear window lifted up. Now the reason I do this, it needs fixing, but you can see right here where my mouse is, there's a mirror there. So usually I think that's used for like guiding the hitch in, so we could now use that to obviously guide the hitch in so we can link up the trailer, but it's not actually pointing in the right direction. So I'd not, if there's any real farmers in here, you have to tell me, but you can see it's roughly about there-ish, something like that. Now, I want to check one thing, actually, before we do this. Have they now implemented manual attach? No, not in this build. So for those of you that don't know, this game will have manual attach by the time it's released properly. So to do that, instead of just going up to it and pressing Q like you do in other games, you go up to the back of it, and you actually use the different features and functions we have at the back here. So that's going to be really, really realistic. Can't wait for them to implement that. So let's go ahead and jump up into the tractor for now. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Close the door again. We'll press it. Q there. Okay, drive to fertilizer tank. Now, the thing is still in reverse? Yes. Now, one thing I really do want to show you guys, actually, is if I go ahead and hold the foot brake. So, look at the guy. She does it anyway. Sometimes, when you put it into gear, he actually moves his arm and stuff, but then he just does it randomly. There we go. You see him move his arm there. Sometimes, I believe it was either me just getting it just in time, it's just a coincidence, or he does actually move his arm sometimes when you change gear. Soon find out. But for now, let's go ahead and reverse this thing. I need to be quite slow because this thing does have rear steering on the back of the sprayer itself. So as you can see, it's actually turning there. So you need to make sure we're dead straight. Let's drive the tractor into the yellow circle here. Cool. So we'll put that into neutral real quick so we don't roll away. Now, let's release the mouse once again. Now, this game, I do know this game has something that I'm really, really looking forward to. It's only a small detail, but it's the small details that I like about games like this. So let's go ahead and switch this to KN4000. You can choose... I'm not really sure what this is because it's in German. Maybe if there's any Germans in here, you can tell me what that means because I have no idea. But I'm assuming it's the type of fertilizer maybe, and that's how much we're getting. So we're getting 3,600 kilograms of fertilizer. I don't know. You guys have to tell me. Once again, I don't speak German. So watch this pipe, guys, when we press start here. So the pipe is currently there. And let's press start. There we go. So the pipe does actually connect to the sprayer, which is, like I said, it's only a small detail. But I love seeing little details like this, basically. So we do have dynamic hoses, which I'm really excited for. So this game's going to be ultra realistic. Don't forget, they're also going to be adding to it when it's out as well. So if enough people say, I like this game, but I'd like this, maybe the games will put it in. They have done it beforehand, hence how we've got the really realistic manual attach. But let's go ahead and put this thing into forward right now. So the pipe hopefully will just disconnect by itself. Drive to field. Is the pipe going to go away, or is it just going to drag the thing along? Okay, it did go. Good. So what field are we driving to? Not this field. So we're going to go ahead and take the main road down to this field here. Probably close the window here, but we're going to leave it open for now. So there's the field that we missed in the last episode. So I'm assuming the other tutorial was to plant corn. So we'll actually be doing that after this. So after this video, we'll actually plant some corn. Now we're in Germany, so we want to drive on the right-hand side here. Is this top gear? It is. This is top gear in this class. It's not very fast, that's for sure. Right, so where are we going? So you may actually also be able to tell, the PDA is also telling us where to go. So hopefully, even mod maps that'll work. I'm not sure how it'll work. You might have to do like a nav mesh or something. But yeah, the PDA is giving us a route to the field, the quickest route to the field. So we'll go ahead and follow that. So it looks like the field's coming up just here. There it is. So we'll indicate off here. I don't actually know how to indicate on this game. I need to look at the controls properly. Okay, so this has also got corn in it. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and turn around like this. Now, let's get this thing unfolded. How do we do that? X. We unfold this by pressing X. Okay, let's go. So we get the arms out. That comes out pretty quick. I like that. Now, can we lift this up and down, or is it automatic? It looks like it's automatic. Okay. It'd be interesting to see if in the later update, or might be able to do it now, I just don't know the control for it, to actually lift up the sprayer head up and down. You can't work on this field. Is our field? There we go. So we're actually spraying now. Is there a way of telling? Okay, yes, it's darker texture. So that's how you tell which you've sprayed and which you've not. Let's do. Gosh, we slid out then. Something wrong with the physics there. Why is it saying you can't work on this field? No idea. It's definitely slidey though. It doesn't like something here. And the corn's got a weird render distance. Once again, this is a beta, guys. This is not the release game, so we are expecting some bugs to be in this. I think I was turning the corner too fast. I think that's why I was sliding out. Because like I said, the spray does have rear steering. But we'll head down here now. Terrible, terrible fertilizing skills. But look, we keep sliding. What is going on here? Like I said, it is a beta. I wonder if we're actually sliding in the mud. It looks like it's happening when we go through the puddles, maybe. Who knows? It might actually be a gameplay feature. But I need to turn up the foliage distance, I think. Are we done? There we go. Collapse the implement. Collapse the implement. So you may also be able to notice that when we drive over crops, they are getting destroyed, and we're also leaving grooves in the ground as well. So that's really, really realistic. So look, you can see exactly where we've driven. We've destroyed the corn, and we've left tire marks. I think we were sliding because it was wet, actually. I might be going a little bit too fast for the wet mud, basically. Drive to field 10, which is right next to us here. We'll take a little shortcut. We won't bother going onto the road. Now, we've got to spray this field as well. So after this, don't forget, stay tuned. We will be doing the seeding as well. Or you can skip through the video if you don't want to see any more fertilizing from my mad skills. Right, let's get this unfolded once again. I like how fast it unfolds. I am a fan of that. Okay, now this field looks a little bit drier. That one over there looks horrifically wet. Look at that one. But yeah, let's go ahead and turn her on. It's actually started us here itself. That's why I'm getting a little bit confused. Okay, so we are dropping down the wet texture. I think it's a little bit excessive for what we're actually dropping, but I like the idea of it anyway. So we actually, when we fertilise field, ooh, what is going on? We're sliding all over the place here. I think the physics might be a little bit broken with the steering there. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Put her into reverse. Hold the brake to do that, I believe. Drive to field 4. We ain't done on this field. Are we? Are we done? It says we're done. I'm not sure if we are. We've got a whole section here to do. My OCD's not going to let me drive off. What is going on here? Why does it keep doing that? We keep jackknifing this sprayer. Right, let's go ahead and turn it back on real quick. So yeah, that's the basic spraying. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is finish off doing all this. Why is that happening? I don't understand. So I'm going to finish off doing this spraying, and then we'll go ahead and do some seeding. Okay, so I know I said we're doing some seeding. It turns out we've also got some slurry spreading to do, so we're going to go ahead and do that as well. So I've left the other sprayer over there real quick. We're going to jump into another class. I'm not going to bother using the automatic get-in thing. Let's just go ahead and do this in fast time. So yeah, as you can see, we've got something a little bit different to do today. So we also have the sprayer, which I'm assuming we can use as a sprayer, but we also have the injectors at the back as well. I don't know the proper name for them. I always call them injectors because I imagine it being injected into the ground sort of thing. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Attach the add-on. Is that what they call it? An add-on? How do we attach this? I'm assuming we have to try and back up the tanker into that little gap there. Maybe. Looks a little bit too narrow, but we'll do our best. Right. God, Sim. You need to get one chance to do this. Don't make a mess of it. Right, so do we have to fill it up with slurry, or do we have it out the bag? I haven't seen actually any cow pens on this, so maybe... Oh, look at that! It's going straight in. We've clipped the frame a little bit, but that's absolutely fine. There we go. We have her connected now. Drive to the sewage... Oh, we have a sewage plant? That's gross. Right, where's the sewage plant? So once again, the PDA has mapped out for us. So what I'm going to do is drive to the sewage plant, and I'll meet you guys there. The heck is that? What is that? I have no idea what that is. Right, okay, so we're just coming up towards the sewage plant right here. I don't know why this tractor's going so slow. I don't think it can handle the weight of this tanker, but here we go. We got to go to this little icon up here. So it's an actual sewage plant, like a human sewage plant. That is gross. I don't mind cow dung dung. Human dung dung is another story. Right, so let's go ahead and stop. We need to, I think I went a little bit too far here, so we're going to go ahead and plop her in to reverse. There it is. There's the thing. Stop. Neutral. Right, let's release the mouse once again. Fill type, slurry. Let's just fill her up. Why not? We have the pipe once again here, filling her up. It'd be cool if later on... Oh, that's done. Is it? No, we've got loads left. It's actually spinning. Look at that little platform spinning there. But yeah, it'd be cool if we actually get to connect the hoses in a future update ourselves. Like, even if they release the game and then add it in after as an extra once all the bugs are ironed out, that'd be really cool. Like, actually pick up the thing and go, okay, we're putting it there. I don't know if they got that planned, but that'd be really cool. Let's put it, I forgot to put it into forward here. There we go. So right, let's head to our field. Let's tell you what, let's take a shortcut. We're not trying to play realistically here, we're just trying to look at the new content. So yeah, let's drive to the field, I'll meet you guys there. Okay, so we're just approaching the field right now. I'm only going to do one field on camera because you guys just seen me fertilise with the other thing, the actual sprayer. So we'll do this once. Is that going to unfold? I don't know if it's going to unfold or not. Oh, it is unfolding. Cool. Took a while. But we're getting there. So just line ourselves up here as best as we can. We'll get that all folded down in a second. There we go. We'll, oh, we need to lower it with V. Turn her on. Is she on? Cool. So this is what it looks like when we're spreading. Slurry, basically, with the injectors. Like I said, I don't know the proper name for that. You guys have to tell me. This thing's actually handling a lot better than the other green one did, the little actual fertilizer spreader. We're not sliding out as much with this one. It might have been the rear steering. Maybe the rear steering is a little bit derped on the other one, but this one's working absolutely fine. So there we go. We can't really see where we've platted it down, though. That's the only issue. It's because the field was already wet, I think. But let's go ahead and head along here. Turn down this way. Actually, is that it? No, that's just wetness. I thought that might have been it then. Right, so it's asking us to lift up the implement. I think we've done it already somehow. Lift it up. Collapse. On to the next field. Right. So I'll get this last field done, guys, and we still need to do some seeding. So I'll jump right back with you, and we'll check that out. Right, okay, everybody, so I actually misread it. I do apologise. This is not the update with the seeding. I was actually got confused with Slurry. So Slurry was the other update, and this one was obviously the spraying. But there is something we haven't done just yet. Now, this isn't the most realistic thing, but this is like an assault course where we can test out the physics of the tractors. So if you are interested in that, stay tuned. So yeah, we've got a little assault course up here, so we can test the suspension and stuff and see it all like working, all that good stuff. So here it is, basically. We'll go ahead and drive to this first marker. That looks a little bit steep. Can we actually get up, though? Oh, it's a slope. I thought it was like a vertical wall then. So the first one we have to do is follow the parkour. I know what parkour means. Does that mean parkour as in parkour? Or is that like German for course or something? We'll soon find out. So let's go over these little ramp things first of all. Once again, this is literally only to test the suspension and physics of stuff. This is only in the test map. This will not be in the actual release game, obviously, because that won't make any sense. So we'll go up and down these ramps here. We're testing the drive shaft. So as you can see, it slows right down when we get on these little slopes, which is pretty cool. Oh, I have actually tipped the tractor over before doing this. I have done this before, just not on camera. I'd be lying if I said I haven't. So it looks like in cab here. So see if the camera has any effect on the hill. Yes, it does. That made me feel a little bit queasy, actually. Where are we going to now? Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is not where I tipped it. Those ones there, that's where I tipped my tractor on last time. So hopefully we can't do that again. Let's go ahead and hold over here. So you guys have probably seen this before. Not a lot of people tend to do this though, because it's actually in the quest menu, it doesn't tell you to do it as soon as you boot it up, basically. But if you're interested, this is in the quest menu. There we go, over here. Over there. We nailed that, guys. We have got skills today. What's this thing here? This is like a suspension. Oh, this is the suspension test. Okay, let's watch her work then. It looks uncomfortable as hell. There is no suspension. It literally looks as... Clash, you need to update your suspension. Okay, it actually looks a lot better when you go over it slow. Of course, you wouldn't be doing that at 30 kilometers an hour in real life. You do it as slow as you could. It looks good when you do it slow. And what's this thing over here? What is that on the ground? I can't even work out what these are. Oh, these are like pothole type things, maybe? I don't know. We'll soon find out. We're just going to go over these as fast as we can. Why not? Oh, these are bumps. Okay. So once again, we'll do it nice and slow so you guys can see it all working away. In there is where you want to be looking. Right in next to the wheel. See all the suspension stuff working? That looks fantastic. We'll make sure we're still on course first of all. There we go. I'll zoom the camera in here so you guys can see it all working away. They're all individual parts by the look of it, which is cool. Right, we're at the end now. As long as we can stay on track, we'll be fine. Look at that. Of course, it is not completely perfect. You will see some jumpy parts. What is it? Oh, not this. I don't think we're allowed to hit any cones. Okay guys, so final course right now. This is where I tipped the tractor last time, and I think we'll leave it on this one here. Let's quickly turn this tractor around. So yeah, thank you very, very much for joining me in this. Sorry I confused you at the beginning of the video saying seeding. I do apologise. I got confused with Slurry for some reason. For some reason, I'm pretty sure I've read that we had seeding, but apparently not. So, oh look at that working all back here. Look, so if we can zoom in onto the back suspension here, or the back drive shaft. No, we're stuck. I did what I did last time. Dang it. Right, forwards. I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, once again, thank you very much for joining me. Sorry I got you guys confused at the beginning there. I do apologise. Hit subscribe if you want to see more from myself. Slap the thumbs up button if you did enjoy the video. I've been Simulate Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Yeah.